Hi everyone, Misha the Word Witch. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing what I'm going to call read it and then decide if I want to keep it or unhaul it. I will think of a better title for this, but that's basically the premise of what it is. I have a lot of books on similar topics, especially when it comes to witchcraft and spiritual things like that. And I'm sure there's a lot of duplicate information in these books. So, do I really need to keep them? I don't know. So, these are just the first pile of books that I'm going to be rereading and deciding if I want to keep them or not. I will do an update video when I get through the whole pile, or maybe as I go along I'll do it just by like a book or two book or whatever basis. I haven't fully figured that out yet. But the first book on the pile is The Little Book of Self-Care for Leo. I am a Leo, so we'll see if I find this helpful or not, because even though I'm a Leo, I know a lot about astrology, I've never truly felt like I am a Leo. Like, I don't feel like I embody the traits of a Leo. So it'll be interesting to see if this matches up to what I actually do for self-care. The next book is Leo, The Art of Living Well and Finding Happiness According to Your Star Sign. Again, I read this like ages ago. I don't really remember anything about it. Might be good to refresh, and we'll see if I find it helpful or not. The next book is The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. I do absolutely love this book. I'm just kind of rereading it to refresh my memory on her different techniques and everything, because we moved a couple months ago, and even though we moved into a bigger place, I'm still feeling like cluttered. I'm still feeling overwhelmed. Even though I have like downsized my stuff, I'm still feeling that, just like that feeling of overwhelm. It might just be, I've had a lot of life changes recently, and that could be why I'm feeling that way. Or I literally could just have more stuff than a person possibly needs. So I'm going to reread this, take some inspiration from it, and I have a feeling this is going to be one I'm going to keep, though, but still, it never hurts to return to it. The next one is Wicca Practical Magic. As you can see, I do have some tabs in here, so clearly there's things in here that I wanted to be able to access and reference really quickly. I did just recently read another book on Wicca, and that one's still pretty fresh in my mind, so I want to reread over this and then decide which of the two I prefer. The other one had a lot of good information in it, had some really beautiful photos in it. I really liked it, so that's why I want to reread this one. I mean, the cover of this one is beautiful. I love it. So yeah, we'll just see which one. The next book is actually a newer purchase, and I do remember reading it and really liking it. This is kind of going along with the theme of decluttering, but also witchcraft. It's called House Magic, Transform Your Home with Witchcraft. Like I said, I recently bought this, and I'm mainly rereading this one as like a refresher and to kind of go along with the Marie Kondo book plus the theme of Wicca. Again, I've just been feeling overwhelmed. I've just haven't been feeling completely right within myself and my space. So I'm probably definitely going to end up keeping this one since I just bought it not too long ago. But I just think, in correlation with everything else I'm reading, that this is a good book to reread. The next book is Natural Highs for Body and Soul. As you can see, I already started rereading it. Again, just seeing if there's any information in here that I find helpful. You know, is there enough information in this book that I find helpful to justify keeping the whole book? Or do I just take the information I need, like put it in like a self-care notebook, and then, you know, pass this book along to someone else who might need it more than I do? We'll find out. The next book is Own It, Make Your Anxiety Work for You. I remember when I initially read this feeling like, wow, like, it's a really good book. And yeah, I took a lot of information from it. It's been so long since I've read it, though, that I forgot what's in it. I've read so many self-help books in the last 3-4 years that they kind of all blend together. So I really want to reread this and see if I still find it helpful, or if I can pass it along to someone else who will get better use out of it than I will. The next book is Let Go of the Guilt. Stop beating yourself up and take back your joy. As you can see, this book also has some tabs in it of things I wanted to quick reference. I read this, I think it was a year or two ago. It was on my list of books to read that year. And I remember at the time feeling like it was really helpful to me. But, you know, guilt's been something I've been struggling with a lot lately for a lot of different reasons that I'm not going to go into. The people in my life who needs to know things know them. But yeah, lately I've been feeling, you know, guilty. I've been feeling a lot of negative emotions about myself. So I'm hoping, you know, when I reread this, I'll get the same feeling from it, or, you know, it'll kind of help ease some of the guilt and some of the not so great feelings I've been having. And then the last 3 books all kind of follow the same theme. So the first one is Witchcraft Therapy. I remember buying this I think like 2-3 years back. I bought it along with some regular self-help books, as my boyfriend would call them. I remember reading it and it really resonating with me and really liking it. So I just want to, you know, reread it, refresh my memory of it, see if it's still something that I think will help me, you know, or yet again, it's something to pass along. Next one is The Witch's Book of Self-Care. Again, just with not feeling too great, you know, self-care is really important for, you know, trying to help yourself feel better. And I've definitely just not been feeling great. I think I've said that a million times in this video, and I'm very sorry for being so repetitive with that, but that's life, you know. You feel bad and you try to find ways not to feel bad. So hopefully rereading this will help with that. And then the last book is Light Magic for Dark Times. Again, just hoping to gain something from it that'll help me through this period of time that hasn't been the best. Yeah, and plus, I mean, it's beautiful. Like, I don't like pink, but I love just like the soft color and the cover of this book. Like, I think it's really great. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 books in this pile. I don't know how quickly I'm going to get through them, since I do have a pretty big pile of library books. I have my 36 books I'm trying to read in 2024 also going on. So it's going to be interesting to see how quickly I get through these while also working through 2 other piles of books that I have going on. But like I said in the beginning, as I go through these books, I probably won't do just like a video on one. I'll probably wait till I read, you know, like a couple of them and then do a video saying out of these X number of books, I'm keeping this many. And I just think it's going to be a good way to, see this, the similarities between the types of books I have and seeing what can I let go of because it has duplicate information, or like what information doesn't really serve me or help me anymore, but is something that could possibly help someone else. Any books that I decide to get rid of will go on Pango Books first, and then any books that don't sell on Pango Books after a certain time, I will donate to my local library, because they have a library store, and any money that they make goes back into the library system, which I think is great. So that's my plan. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you around. Bye.